Good morning. I am Dr. A. Selvakumar. Today we are going to see a case study on probability and statistics. So this is an analysis of water resources in India. I am choosing industry chair and pumps. It is located in Coimbatore at Tippalayam Pirivu Road. Now you choosing this industry, I can present the case study of probability and statistics. Introduction. India has an annual average precipitation of 1070 mm, about 80 percentage of the total area of the country expresses annual rainfall of 750 mm or more due to the large spatial and important variability in the rainfall. The two main resources of water in India are rainfall and the snowmelt of glaciers in the Himalayas. Although snow and glaciers are poor producers of fresh water, they are good distributions as they aids at the time of need in the hot season. Indeed, about 80% of the flow of the rivers in India occurs during the 4 to 5 months of the southwest monsoon season. Several important river systems originate in upstream countries and then flow to other countries. The Indus River originates in China and flows to Pakistan. The Ganges Brahmaputra river system originates partially in China, Nepal, Bhutan, and flows to Bangladesh. Some minor rivers drain into minor and Myanmar and Bangladesh. However, there are no official records available regarding the quantum of annual flows into country or out of the country. The rivers of India can be classified into the following four groups. The Himalayan rivers are formed by melting snow and glaciers as well as rainfall and therefore have a continuous flow throughout the year. As these regions receive very heavy rainfall during the monsoon period, the rivers swell and cause frequent floods. The rivers of the Deccan Plate, making up most of the southern central part of the country, are rainford and fluctuate in volume, many of them being non-perennial. The coastal river, especially on the west coast south of the Tempe, are shorter in the length with limited captured areas, most of them being non-perennial. The rivers of the island ranges basin in western Rajasthan in the northwestern part of the country towards the border with Pakistan or impartial drain towards the salt lakes such as Samhar or lot of in the sands. Here we are using the water resources of use, renewable free fresh water resources. We are tabulating below water with withdrawal 2010 percentages, then non-conventional source of water, then finally basin wise distribution of utilizable surface water resources. So it planned that for planning purposes the country is divided into 20 river units, 14 of which are major river basins, while the remaining 99 river basins have been grounded into 6 river units as prescribed in table. The spatial imbalance of distribution of water resources can be appreciated by the fact that the Ganges Brahmaputra Mahanya basin, covering 34% of the country's area, contribution about 59% of the water resources. The west following rivers towards the Indus, covering 10% of the area, contribute 4% of their water resources. Here we are having bar chart pie diagram. Krishna having 8%, Mahanadi 6%, Narmada 4%, others contributes 24%. Then Godavari 11%, it is marked as the red color. Then the pink color Ganga, Brahmaputra, part others having 47% of contribution. Next, we are going to see the percentage of countries 37 contributes 37% to round off of the water resources potential of the country is assessed as the natural round off of the rivers and is estimated at 1864.33 kilometer cube, of which only 1089 kilometer are considered as utilizable or exploitable in view of the constraints of topography, uneven distribution of the resources over space and time, the geological factors and the contemporary technical knowledge. These 1089 kilometer comprise 690 kilometer from surface water and 399 kilometer from groundwater. The internal renewable surface water resources have been estimated at 1229.21 kilometer per year. By deducting the inflow from neighboring countries from the total estimated flow of 1864.33 kilometer per year, the overlap between surface water groundwater is considered. Data of water resources by using horsepower. So here we are having state level water resources usages. So here the Tamil Nadu distributed in 1068, the total resources would be 6999. This is the table represent water supply by horsepower and it is shown into Burgard beyond and line diagram. So bar graph. So this is the indication of bar graph, the state wise water resources level. The next one is line graph that denotes the water level of the respective states. Note, the government. Next one, line graph. Note, the government's supportive politics for agriculture have made subsidies and credit available to the farmers signed 2003. There are strong linkage between power fracturing technology use, quality and efficiency in groundwater development. These have fostered intensive groundwater utilization, a sharp increase in pie chart. The major source of water after river is groundwater in India, and this water source is extracted from horsepower motors. So it is picturized here. The next more important water source in India is duck wells, canals, lakes. India has a large groundwater resources, but its availability and status varies substantially from basin to next water. Line graph, the pie chart, then lakes. India has a large groundwater resources, but its availability and status varies substantially from basin to basin, state to state, and area to area. 40% of the groundwater resources is in the Ganga basin, and most others do not even cross 5%. Groundwater is found to be superior source of irrigation compared to surface water and is associated with better yields in input use and profitability. This is mainly because it offers better control over water availability and use to the farmers. Increase in Increase in groundwater irrigation is closely associated with a reduction in the risk and variation in production. So this table indicates the categorization of block, tank or vast watersheds as overhead and the dark critical. Here also the Tamil Nadu take over like 1998. Then these are the source related and present mostly used in India. Till now we just discussed about water sources and now we are representing about a major problem in India, water sources, water pollution. Water pollution is a serious problem in India as almost 70% of its surface water resources and a growing percentage of its groundwater reserve are contaminated by biological, toxic, organic and inorganic pollutants. In many cases, these sources have been rendered unsafe for human consumption as well as for other activities such as irrigation and industrial needs. This shows that regarded water quality can contribute to our scarcity as a limits it's available for both human use and for the ecosystem. In 1995, the Central Pollution Control Board identified severely populated stretches on 18 major rivers in India. Not surprisingly, a majority of these stretches were found in and around large urban areas. The high incidence of serve contamination near urban areas indicates that the industrial and domestic sectors' contribution to water pollution is much higher than their relative importance implied in the Indian economy. Agriculture activities also contribute in terms of overall impact on water quality. Besides a rapidly depleting groundwater table in different parts, the country faces another major problem on the waterfront: groundwater contamination, a problem which has affected as many as 19 states, including Delhi. Geologic containers, including salinity, iron, fluoride, and arsenic, has affected groundwater in over 200 districts spread across 19 states. Bar graph showing hereby increasing water population in India. The data in the given graph shows us about the year-wise increasing of water pollution in India. It shows as the decreasing of oxygen levels in water. There are many reasons that increases water population in India, such as releasing of industrial waste into water disposal waters. They are easily slow in water makes water more populated. This growth of in 1970 the growth of water population monitoring network in India 1977 to 78 18 percentage, then 78 to 79 29 percentage, 79 to 80 43 percentage, 80 to 89 67 percentage, 81 to 82 73 percentage, 82 to 83 74 percentage, then 84 to 85 120. This indicates the monitoring stations. 86 to 87 168, 87 to 88 200, 88 to 89 310, 89 to 90 400, 90 to 91 450, then 91 to 92 480, 92 to 93, 93 to 94, 94 to 95, and 95 to 96, at last 96 to 97 having 480 resource stations. Then 97 to 98 507, 98 to 99 is also 507, 99 to 2000 507, then 2001 to 2002 784. Continuously it goes up to 4 years up to 2004 to 2005, then 2006 to 2007 1032, 2007 to 8 1245, 2008 to 9 1429, 2009 to 10 1700. The data in the given graph shows us about the. Then finally we go for the conclusion. In the conclusion part, no water, no life. We have abundant water resources. So using of water should be efficient and useful, and drop of water represents there are many more places in the world where people walks for long distances to fulfill their thirst. So reduce water pollution and save water resources. Thank you very much.